Electric cars are being advertised as being environmentally friendly, quiet, and low maintenance.
But as more drivers trade in their gas guzzlers for a cleaner ride, it could mean big trouble for the state of Florida. For In Your Corner's Jillian Idle in the studio tonight with how this affects the roads that you drive on, as well as what's left in your wallet.
Florida has one of the highest gas taxes in the country. Nearly 36 cents of every gallon goes back to the state to make sure the roads you use are safe. But right now, only drivers filling up at the pump are the ones paying for these roads. You fill up, get back into your car, and off you go. It's a routine for millions of Americans every single day. But the number of drivers stopping at the pump is slowly shrinking.
That's it.
Drivers like Jack Glotman are passing the pump and plugging into a Tesla charging station, like this one in Estera.
I'm heading to Miami right now, and I just need to get an extra 100 miles to make it there. So that will take me maybe 10 minutes to do that.
Glotman switched to a Tesla Model S electric car about 2 years ago. He says he originally did it for environmental reasons, but he believes there's an economic one too.
They have been subsidized by the government to jumpstart the technology.
And I discovered Florida now has more than 20,000 registered electric cars on the road.
You know, I do think that for a place like Florida, where we're so concerned about our environment, our quality of life, that the electric car could offer some opportunities.
It all sounds great. Electric cars run silent, they don't pollute, and don't cost as much to maintain. But the money these cars save drivers could prove costly for FDOT.
Our budget for this year is $10.3 billion.
That's right. More than $10 billion goes towards building and maintaining Florida's roads. And every time you fill up, you're not only pumping gas into your car, but funneling money to improve roadways.
Our budget goes directly to projects like the upcoming State Road 82 project or things on the interstate.
FDOT says the typical Florida driver pays $296 a year in gas tax. But if you drive electric, you pay nothing.
At the end of the day, a gas tax is a user fee. And it makes sense to me that the users pay for the roads that they're driving on.
If you do the math, 20,000 electric cars is less than 1% of all cars in Florida. But lawmakers say now is the time to think ahead. Do you think there's going to be something like that at the federal level?
I would hope so. I would think that we need to replicate the funding of the gas tax through funding of some kind of electric car user fee or something like that to put them on the same footing.
Thank you, sir.
Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart chairs the Transportation Appropriations Subcommittee and has proposed 3 different solutions. 1, more tolls. 2, raising the gas tax. And 3, tax by vehicle miles traveled. So if electric turns out to be the future,
I would never go back to a fuel or a gas-powered car.
Drivers like Jack Glotman can drive gas-free, but not tax-free. A Florida senator plans to introduce a bill during the 2018 legislative session asking to review FDOT revenue sources when electric cars make up 2% or more of registered cars here in the state. So we do still have some time before drivers will see any kind of change. In this studio, Jillian Idle, Fox 4. In Your Corner.
Thank you, Jillian. Jillian also finding out a state senator plans to introduce a bill during the 2018 legislative session, and he wants to review FDOT's revenue sources when electric cars make up 2% or more of registered cars in the state. So we'll still have some time before we can see any possible gas tax